The current credit crunch is having yet another consequence. More and more consumers are having trouble paying their car leases. But exiting a lease early isn't always easy, so some folks are turning to what you might call the Match.com of the car lease industry. Action News consumer reporter Nydia Hahn has details.
Carl Vaughn needed to get out of his car lease.
This year I got engaged, so I had to get rid of the sports car. I'm sure everybody knows how that goes. No trunk, no room, so it had to go.
But he still had 2 years left on the lease, which was costing him $419 a month. So Carl turned to LeaseTrader.com. It's one of a number of sites that promise to help consumers in Carl's situation by acting like a matchmaking service for people who want to buy and sell car leases.
Within days, I had somebody who was interested enough to actually start the process.
Sellers pay $79 to list a vehicle and a $150 broker's fee after rebate when the lease sells or transfers. Buyers pay $39 for a credit check and contact information of sellers. They then pay a $150 broker's fee once they assume a lease. But a word of caution, some companies don't permit lease transfers.
You have to make sure, go back to your original lease to see that can you trade it with somebody else? Can you sell your lease to somebody else or assign it to them? If you trade it to somebody else and they discontinue the payments, well, you're still going to be responsible for those payments.
Also, most manufacturers and finance companies may charge their own credit application, lease end, or transfer fees, and they can cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You may also have to pay vehicle licensing, registration fees, or taxes required by your state. Although Carl says for him, it was all worth it, and LeaseTrader was quick and painless.
It's actually your best option if you want to get out of your lease.
And tips if you're a potential buyer looking to assume someone else's lease. Check out the car and the lease details beforehand. That is your responsibility. LeaseTrader.com just matches you up. It does not guarantee the condition of the car, the financing, or help either party negotiate. I'm Nydia Hahn, Channel 6 Action News.
An historic cemetery